Hello, everybody, and welcome to Taylor, Michigan. It is day one, game one of the Junior League Baseball World Series. We got a great opening game as the Southeast, represented by Virginia, takes on the Central, represented by Wisconsin. Presented by Frosted Flakes. Absolutely thrilled you are here with us, everybody. I'm Drew Felios. I'll have the call of the first few games today. Sam Ravitch will be joining us later on today. There's head coach Eddie Jordan of the Southeast. This team put together at the very last moment for All-Stars. They've had an incredible run here to Taylor, making their first appearance in the Junior League World Series. And on the other side, the Central Region, Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin, represented. That's a suburb of Milwaukee. This team coached by Zach Hayes, tremendous group of young men. They are believers. They play with small ball. They've had several comebacks on the road to get here to Taylor, and a very, very entertaining bunch. So Southeast, the team will hit first, and they'll be led off by Ben Drinkwine. He'll be up to the plate first. Aiden Spagna will hit second. Brody Carver in the 3-hole, followed by Nick Warner, the cleanup. Rylan Jordan will hit fifth. Kyle Lenouette will hit sixth. Rodolfi, 7th, Zingaro in the 8-hole, and Ty Can at the bottom of the order. Starting pitcher today for the Central is Reggie Hart. And Reggie able to stay under that 20-pitch threshold just a few nights ago. So he is fresh, he is ready to start this Junior League World Series. 14 years old, and his favorite athlete, Wayne Gretzky. So cool to see these young athletes acknowledge the greats of the past from even when before they were born. So the team from the Central will wear the orange and blue. Southeast wearing the black and the gold. It's about 69 degrees here in Taylor. You take a look at the manager there, Zach Hayes, right there with the ball cap. Left side of your screen for this team out of Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. So overcast today, little cool, ideal baseball conditions, good crowd, and we're just about ready to go. So here's Ben Drinkwine to lead things off, and an early candidate for our all-name team. And he'll take one on the outside corner for a strike. Drinkwine considered perhaps the best all-around player for this squad out of Virginia. This is shot right back up the middle. You saw why right there. First guy aboard here for the Southeast.
The batter is the right fielder, number 16, Aiden Spagna.
So now Aiden Spagna comes to the plate with a runner aboard. And there's a strike delivered to him. Southeast team, Loudoun South Little League, Junior All-Stars, 3 different communities, Ashburn, South Riding, Virginia, and Aldie, all represented. Check back the runner, and he is safe there. In case you're wondering, the base pass, 90 feet the distance all the way around. So a little bit more than the intermediate, which shows 70 feet, and of course the standard Little League, which is 60 feet with the 12 and unders. Inside part of the plate, and a ball called. Aiden Spagna, tremendous catcher. He'll also be playing in right field here this morning. Runner will go. Test the arm behind the plate of Featherston. So credit the stolen base for Ben Drinkwine, and now a runner in scoring position for the Southeast. There's Liam Featherston. Of course, teams will be running at every opportunity, testing the arms of these young catchers with this major league size field. 2 balls, 1 strike now, the count, and now it's evened up at 2-2. So imperative for Reggie Hart, the pitcher, to get off to a good start. Spagno, a little late on that one, got a piece, and he fouled it back. This group put together at the very last moment for All-Stars. Most of these players, remember, they lost their 2020 opportunity at Little League when they were 12 years old because of COVID. Here they are playing for a Junior League championship. That ball just off for ball 3, and now it's a full count here to Aiden Spagna. Brody Carver is on deck here for the Southeast. And that is into the mitt for strike 3. So a swing and a miss for Spagna, and there's 1 away.
Number 9, Brody Carver.
Pretty good stuff from Reggie Hart. A little bit off speed that time, just threw him. And the strikeout, first of the game for Hart. That's hit hard to the third baseman. Warner over there looks the runner off and now throws it into right field. Runner will turn and hold up there, so now first and third here with 1 out. So Carver puts it in play. Warner unsure about going to third. And you'll see that consistently here in this tournament. Teams putting pressure on defenses, making them throw the ball and make plays. Here's Nick Warner now in the cleanup spot. Check the runner Carver over at first. Runner does go. They throw down to second and try and bait that runner on third to try and take home plate. So now second and third. So Featherston getting an early dose of the speed he's going to be facing here throughout this tournament. All of these teams can run very well. Ball called just high on Nick Warner. Nick Warner be playing catcher today. This guy may be the strongest player on the entire Southeast team. He's got some power. Hits it to the shortstop, Schoenfeld. Go for the sure out at first. The long throw gets him there. But the Southeast able to get a run across, and they're on the board 1-0. So a sacrifice ground ball for Nick Warner. And now Rylan Jordan comes to the plate here with 2 down. Rylan Jordan, the son of manager Eddie Jordan for the Southeast. And he is really a Swiss Army knife type of player. You put this kid anywhere and he gets the job done. A 1-1 pitch to him with 2 down here. And now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Reggie Hart ahead of the count, trying to get his team back to the dugout here in the first. 1-2 to Rylan Jordan with a runner on third. He'll chop this one to third base. Warner, the good glove, over to first to get the out. But Southeast does get a run. We're underway here in Taylor. Reggie Hart and the Central coming up for the first time when we come back. Welcome back here to Taylor, Michigan. Junior League World Series is underway. And now the Central comes up to bat for the very first time. The team from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin, Team led by Liam Featherston. He will hit first. Charlie Mcintyre in the 2-hole. Matthew Schoenfeld hits third. Robert Greneau in the cleanup spot. Hovan, Hart, Ali Featherston, Andy Warner, and Thomas Began at the bottom of the lineup for the team from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. There's the pitcher for the Southeast. Ty Can gets the ball here today. Ty Can with tremendous talent. He's also a quarterback on the football field. Great all-around athlete. Also plays basketball as well. So this guy, very, very athletic. He can come off the mound, make some great plays, and inspire his team. Southeast feels like they've got the right guy on the hill to start off this tournament. Liam Featherston will lead things off here for Central. Featherston, the epitome of a leadoff hitter. Got tons of spark, great speed. If he gets on, look out. 14 years old, loves Kevin Hart, as so many of these young players do. It's maybe the most popular entertainer. I would say maybe Kevin Hart and then The Rock, when you look at all the bios and the favorites of all these young men. 2 balls to Featherston, and he swings away, and now 2 balls and 1 strike. He's also a great defensive catcher. Liam, not huge in stature, but he is very feisty behind the plate. 4th pitch here. Outside part of the plate for a strike, and it's 2-2. This team from the Central with just incredible heart. Thrilling comeback wins in the quarterfinals and semis at regionals. Games they're still talking about. As that one's delivered high, and now a full count here to Liam Featherston. All these teams battle-tested. The road to get here to Taylor, certainly anything but smooth. Featherston right back to the pitcher. Shortstop has it. Carver over to first for the first out. Team from Central, very scrappy. This team from the Southeast in the field right now, very, very sound defensively as Charlie Mcintyre comes to the plate. Mcintyre hitting from the left side. If you were to kind of point out one MVP of the Central thus far here in this summer of 2022, it's this young man right here, Charlie Mcintyre. What he has meant to this team on the mound and at the plate, just incredibly clutch. He's a great pitcher, but he's not available to pitch today, as are several of the players from the Central. Just like in standard Little League, how you manage your pitching, so critical on whether your team is able to advance. Strike delivered right there. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. This is hit hard. Wow, that ball had some carry. If McIntyre can straighten that out, look out. It's a really, really cool ballpark. My first time experiencing it. Fans are up and at him here this morning. Excited for this Junior League World Series. McIntyre swings away again. This could be playable. To the third base line. How about the diving grab there by Jordan, the third baseman? Able to leap up. Had his fellow shortstop Carver right there on his back, but able to take care of things, and there's 2 down. That could have been dangerous with Carver sliding like that, but Jordan able to avoid his teammate. Good sense of awareness there where the fence was. And now Matthew Schoenfeld comes to the plate. Talked about all the talent Mcintyre has. Schoenfeld maybe number 2 on that list. This kid has big-time collegiate baseball potential. That's the thing with this level. At Little League, I think it's still maybe a little too early to tell if some of these young men really have a future in this game. But you get to this level and start to really see the true baseball player coming out of these kids. This is the level you start hitting the weights, start putting in that extra time, and maybe even start to zero in on the sport that you really want to star at and perhaps play in college. Big swing right there from Schoenfeld. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Robert Greneau is on deck here for the Central. Take this one high. This Central team, you'll notice they've got really good plate discipline. They will work the count and really make the opposing pitcher work. Big swing there, and he fouls it back. That is certainly an art here in Junior League Baseball, making the pitchers work, getting that pitch count up. Making absolutely no outs come easy. The 3-2 to Schoenfeld. This is hit into right field, and it is going to be caught out there by Rodolfi. Great speed, tracking back to make the grab to get the Southeast out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning. We've played one here in Taylor, and it's 1-0 Southeast on top. Exciting times here in Taylor, Michigan, as the Junior League Baseball World Series is back for the first time in 3 years. Remember, 2020 canceled by COVID. Same thing last year, as there was no tournament at this level. Southeast with their second time up. This is the first matchup of the day. Going to be taking you through this entire tournament, as Asia Pacific and Europe Africa will star in the game immediately following this one. So Reggie Hart on the mound here for the Central, and the Southeast with Kyle Lanouette here leading things off. And Lanouette lines it right up the middle for a base hit. Let's take a look at the entire field here in Taylor. We are going to see some tremendous baseball here over the next week. We've got Michigan's D5. They'll be taking on the West. That later on tonight. Sam Ravitch will have that call. Then you see the byes. The East gets a bye. They'll play Monday at 2, and the Southwest will come on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All games streaming on ESPN Plus, as we'll take you right to the championship. So Lanouette is aboard for the Southeast, and Eddie Rodolfi now coming up to the plate. Good lead at first. That ball delivered high. Remember, these teams have had emotional roads here over the past week, just finishing up their regionals, and then immediately coming here to Taylor. And there's a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The count here to Eddie Rodolfi. Lenouette, another big lead at first. See if Hart tries to keep him close here. This is driven into center field. Oncoming is the center fielder, but he can't make the catch. So Mcintyre looked like he may have had it, but ended up just trying to trap it. And that's back-to-back base hits here for the Southeast. Got a good jump on it, just could not get the glove under it. So that's 3 base hits already off of Kevin Hart. They lay one down here, the force at third. They look it off, toss over to first for the sure out, and get it there. So well done by Michael Zingaro, moving the runners. It's really good baseball played, though, by this Southeast team. Fundamental, moving runners, playing a little small ball here early. Try and get that offense going. Here's Ty Can now in a pitcher-on-pitcher battle. So now it really puts pressure on the infield here for the Central. Do not have a forced play. Curveball that time. Inside part of the plate. And it's ball 1. Can watches this one outside. Talk about all the sports that Ty Can plays with football and basketball along with baseball. Try and encourage all these young men play as many sports as possible when you're this age. Eventually figure out what is going to be your forte. Baseball's such a mental game, though. Teaches you how to be patient. Teaches you how to bounce back from adversity. Can watches this one high, and now the bases are juiced here for the Southeast. That's the first walk issued by Reggie Hart, and it brings up the top of the order, Ben Drinkwine. Coming to the plate for the Southeast. Drinkwine had a base hit his first time up. Swinging away here. It's popped up. The right fielder, Gruneau, out there. Makes the grab. They try and tag up. Play at the plate. And he is there in time. So good job on the tag up from Lenouette. Gruneau in good position out there. Made a pretty good throw, but just a little bit too deep. Now it's Aiden Spagna's turn. He struck out his last time up. Runner goes. Drinkwine digging a second base, and we'll bring him back. This Southeast team you are seeing, they are very used to playing under pressure. This program was actually in Williamsport in 2019. So this Little League, they know what it's like to take center stage in front of those bright lights. One strike to Spagna, watches it outside, fake it down to second, and just hold everybody up there. Good decision that time by the catcher Featherston. Runner on second and third base here for the Southeast. Good opportunity to build a comfortable lead here in this game. Aiden Spagna watches it outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Of course, these young men did not get a chance to play in Williamsport in 2020. So many of these players playing in this Junior League Championship, for them, this is their opportunity that they've played their entire life for. Chance to win a title, be on ESPN. Hit to center. Hit pretty good. Mcintyre out there to run it down, and that'll take care of things. But the Southeast able to get another run across the plate. Through 1.5, they lead 2-0 here in Taylor. Welcome back, everybody, to ESPN Plus as the Central gets ready to come up to the plate for the second time. Drew Felios here. Overcast morning here to start this tournament. And the Southeast led by Ty Can as he gets the ball here this morning. Did a good job in the first 1-2-3 inning for the Central, but now the Central comes up here for the second time. Robert Greneau in the meat of the order for this club from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. Suburb of Milwaukee. See if they can get the offense going. It's interesting that this team from the Central plays in Craig Counsell Park. Counsell, of course, the manager of the Milwaukee Brewers. Whitefish Bay is the hometown of Mr. Counsell. Such a hero back there as Jordan makes the play at third. He's having a good defensive day thus far for the Southeast. It's 2 American teams facing off here this morning. We're also going to see some of the best teams from all over the world, the international side. A little bit later on today, Asia Pacific battles Europe, Africa, and then later tonight, Latin America. So much passion and pride takes on Canada. Canada usually known for their power hitting and size. See Mexico there. They'll have the bye here in Taylor. Now it's Charlie Hoven's turn. He takes one inside. Big swing and a miss as that ball had some bite on it on the inside part of the plate. Ty Can in complete command here to start. And a strike delivered. So now 2-2. Reggie Hart on deck here for Central. Ollie Featherston hopes to get to the plate. Central looking for their first base runner. And he struck him out. Outside part of the plate. Ty Can paints that corner. And there's 2 down. First strikeout of the game for Ty Can. Watch this pitch.
Take it away. Hey, just right on the lip. Right on the lip, not too in.
Good job by the catcher, Nick Warner. May have been just a little outside, but was able to pull it in just in time, and home plate umpire loved it. So here's Reggie Hart. It's Reggie's first year here, being a part of this club for Whitefish Bay. And already he's been named the team captain. His team has tremendous trust in him. He's a great leader. Shows great calmness out there through the diciest of moments. That's why he's the starting pitcher today here for Central. Now looking to provide some offense. Tell you what, he loves the outside part of the plate. Is another one called a strike. Hart right back to the pitcher, little squibbler to can, but he'll take care of it for Southeast. So another 1-2-3 inning. Central without a base runner thus far. We've played 2, and it's 2-0 here in Taylor. Great setting here in Taylor, Michigan, just outside of Detroit. If you've never been here, another great Little League site. This is the home of Junior League as well. This Junior League World Series underway. It's a team from the Central battling the Southeast. Central represented by Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. The Southeast by Aldie, Virginia. As Virginia comes to the plate here for the 3rd time. A run in the first, a run in the second here for Virginia. And here they are, 3rd time up, as Brody Carver lead things off. Carver was aboard last time via a fielder's choice. Ball skates in the dirt. But Brody Carver, interesting, is manager Eddie Jordan called him the silent assassin. Just very quietly goes about his business, gets things done day in and day out. Really, really aggressive player as well. Gonna foul that one out of play, but it's got some pretty good power. Everything, too, so fundamentally sound from Brody Carver. That one's outside. So 3, 4, and 5 here in the 3rd for Loudoun South Little League. Nick Warner will be on deck. And now the 2-2. Be 3 balls and 2 strikes. Third inning of work here for Reggie Hart. Carver hits it hard to the left fielder, and he is able to run it down. That's Ollie Featherston out there for the first out. Well, you can catch all the excitement from the Little League Baseball and Softball World Series tournaments and visit the virtual Fan Zone experience. Visit littleleague.org Fan Zone. That's littleleague.org/Fan Zone. Now it's Nick Warner's turn. Sacrifice grounder his last time up. Remember, Nick Warner, he's got that power, can really turn on one. Pound for pound, the strongest player on this Southeast roster. Watch one high this time. Near the fans for the Central, encouraging Reggie Hart. Nice pitch that time. And a foul tip by Warner for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes from Reggie Hart. Now 3-2. Rylan Jordan on deck for the Southeast. Hit into right field. Greneau takes a step back, and he'll track it down for the Central. There's 2 away.
Fly ball to right field for a second out of the inning. Base is empty. Batters number 15, Rylan
Team from the Southeast, they admit they did not play their best in their regional final against South Carolina. They didn't pitch it well, didn't play great defense, but they were able to gut out a win. It was one of those games where their manager, Eddie Jordan, says, hey, we got to learn how to win even when we don't play our best. Play made by Began over there at second, and that gets Central back to the dugout. It's 2-0. Central coming up when we come back. Welcome back to Taylor. The journey begins here at the Junior League World Series. So this is how this tournament goes down. Teams compete double elimination until 4 teams remain. Then it becomes single elimination. The records from Phase 1 do not carry over to Phase 2. And no if necessary game as well. Key is stay in that winner's bracket. Keep your pitching fresh. Much easier said than done for several of these teams as they try and compete for a championship. So far, Central has not had a base runner. We'll try and do that for the first time.
Leading off the bottom of the third for Wisconsin, the left fielder, number 2, Ali Featherston.
Ali Featherston will lead things off 7, 8, and 9 here for Central in the third.
Hey, play even. RJ, play even, right on the lip.
Ali Featherston has been the biggest surprise for this Central team. Tremendous in the outfield. Also got the ball on a few occasions at regionals and was able to shut down the opposition. Ball fouled back. See that a lot of times with these young players. They kind of come into their own when All-Star season comes around. All the great talent around them elevates their play, and you see really what they're capable of. That's the case here with Ali Featherston. Ali in left field today for the Central. So far, so good for Ty Can. He has pitched a dandy up to this point. 6 up, 6 down, a perfect game. Two balls, 2 strikes. Anderson Warner is up next here for Central. Featherston trying to become that first base runner. Takes one high and inside. And there you go. So he is aboard. So Featherston is aboard here with nobody out. And Andy Warner comes to the plate now for Central.
Hey, roll it, boys, roll it.
Warner, big swing and a miss. Warner drills one to center. Should be playable. Drinkwine drifting back. And he's able to make the grab. So Featherston has to stay on first base. And now Thomas Began coming to the plate here, bottom of the order for Whitefish Bay. Thomas Began, the heart and soul of this team, says manager Zach Hayes. Keep him close over there at first. Featherston able to get back. There was one game earlier this year where this Central team, they got to play at Brewers Stadium. Imagine that. Incredible opportunity. And this guy right here, Thomas Began, he got the ball, and he had a broken finger, and he battled through it. Manager Zach Hayes says he's never seen a player play with that much heart. Did not back down from the challenge, and he had to sort of switch the glove from one hand to the next, Jim Abbott style. I know a lot of young players not going to recognize that name, but that name goes way back. And a player that played with one arm at one point. Zach Hayes right there, so excited about this bunch and their journey here to Taylor. This team is truly a family, and that's what makes them special. This ball drilled into right field for a base hit. So Began shows why he is the heart and soul as he turns the lineup over, and now first and second here with one out in the third.
The batter is number 5, Featherston.
That's what you do with the ball on the outside part of the plate. Just drive it into right field, take it to that opposite field, go with the baseball. And now a legit threat here as Central's got something cooking, and Liam Featherston comes up to bat. Featherston tried to lay one down there. Oh, he wanted that one. Liam grounded out his last time up. So second time through here. Let's see if it makes a difference with some of these Central hitters.
Hey, not too far, Kyle, not too much. Not too much. Hey, Kyle, he's got a strike.
Best threat of the game thus far for Central. Another big cut by Featherston. And he's down here 2 strikes. The Central team always seems to find a way. They have made comebacks routine. They're down here early, 2-0. Hit it to the shortstop. Possible double play ball. Ridolfi at second tries to toss it over to first. Just safe there. So they get one. And now runners on the corners here with 2 outs. Good job by Carver, the shortstop. Watch him come up and play this. Able to get Began there at second. Second baseman Ridolfi over to Lanuette. Just a tad late. Good effort, though, by this defense from the southeast. Now it's Charlie McIntyre's turn. This is the guy that Central wants at the plate in this situation. McIntyre popped out his last time up, but he hit it hard. Ty Can trying to get out of this jam. He's been able to keep Central off the board here thus far. Really good battle here. Ty Can against Charlie McIntyre. McIntyre watches outside. Matthew Schoenfeld will be here on deck for Central, and now time called by Nick Warner, the southeast catcher.
Hey, Reed, you're playing the hole.
Really good baseball game here thus far. Well played. Good defense on both sides, good pitching, and very opportunistic hitting as well. Here's the 2-1. Inside, just missed. Can really wanted that one. It's 3-1 now. See if he gives Mcintyre something to hit here. Serves one up for him. And it's ball 4. So the base is loaded up for the Central. And now Matthew Schoenfeld will come up to the plate.
Walk loads the bases with 2 outs.
Heard the pitch count. Check there. 51 pitches. Now for Ty Can.
Coming up next at 2 p.m., Asia Pacific against Europe.
As you see Eddie Jordan, the manager for the Southeast, 43 years old. He's a big-time baseball player back in his day. Actually played some professional baseball, was in the Baltimore Orioles organization. Talked glowingly about his son, but was not bragging whatsoever. Said very humbly that his son is ahead of where he was at this level, which is really cool. This game, so cool the way it is passed down from fathers to sons. And it looks like we could have a change here, and we will have a change. So for the Southeast, we're going to bring in Brody Carver here to the mound. He is going to warm up. So again, managing pitching, so key. There are times where if your pitcher gets to that mid-level, 40, 50 pitches, sometimes above the 20 threshold, want to make sure that he is available down the road. So obviously Zach Hayes not just playing for today, rather Eddie Jordan not just playing for his team today, but down the line as well. So Brody Carver getting the ball here. Everything's so fundamentally sound for him. Watch his delivery. Big right-hander here for the Southeast. Matthew Schoenfeld getting ready to come up to the plate. Ollie Featherston at third base, ready to score here for the Central. Central still looking to get on the board. This is their best opportunity, the only inning where they've had base runners. All loaded up here with 2 down.
Number 7, Matthew Schoenfeld.
Schoenfeld popped up his last time up. See what he can do here. There's a strike. These two batters, Mcintyre and now Schoenfeld, the most talented offensively for the Central. Trying to deliver here. Matthews swings away, hits it, and it's going to go into right field for a base hit. Got by the first baseman. A run comes in, and Central finally on the board here in Taylor. That ball was absolutely smoked. That's Drinkwine over there at first base. Thought maybe he would have a play at it, but unable to keep it inside the infield there. And now Robert Gruneau grounded out his last time up. So this offense here for Wisconsin has woken up, and it sort of played out just as their manager, Zach Hayes, described it. This team starts a little slow, but then once they get their backs under them, look out. Another one gets by. One run in. Here comes the second. Central leads for the first time. Another ball that was drilled by Greneau. Thought that the shortstop, Lenouette, would have a good play at it, but again, took quite a hop, and watch how much was on that one. Really tough to play. This Central team very opportunistic here. And now another time called. Southeast really unsure of themselves here in this third inning. Whitefish Bay Little League flexing their muscle right now here in Taylor. 3 big runs here in the third inning. So Schoenfeld and Greneau both come through. And here's Charlie Hoven. Remember, he was called out on the strikeout on that one on the outside corner his last time up. Let's see if he can remedy things here. He looks like he wants to get a little revenge here at the plate. Reggie Hart on deck for Central. Ball's taken high. Runners on second and third. Big swing and a miss. And for the second time, a strikeout. Southeast gives up 3 runs, though. The Central has gotten back into this game. We got a good one here in Taylor, Michigan. Well, this ball game sure changed in a hurry as the Central comes back. 3 big runs in the third, and they lead 3-2. And if you're Charlie Hoven, he's had a tough day at the plate thus far, 2 strikeouts. Hey, shake it off because you're getting the ball and you're going on the mound to try and shut down this Southeast offense. That is the great thing about Junior League and Little League Baseball. Players counted on equally on the hill as well as at the plate. Help your team any way possible.
Now pitching for Wisconsin, number 3, Charlie Hoven.
So Kyle Lenouette, who had a base hit his last time up, starts things off here for the Southeast. He'll hit it to the shortstop. Schoenfeld thrown a little bit high, but the first baseman able to make the adjustment for the first out.
Right out the shortstop for the first out of the inning.
This ball hit pretty well.
Number 4, Reed.
Good job right there. Dylan Keene right now playing first base. So this is the point of the game where both teams start to make some changes. This is Reed Heiduck at the plate here for Southeast. They'll hit it to the shortstop as well. Oh, Schoenfeld getting a lot of opportunities over there. And the shortstop so far is answering the bell.
the second out of the inning.
This kid right here has got really soft hands. As good a shortstop as you will see here at this level. Once again, I'm telling you, this ball's got eyes. 3 to the shortstop and 3 for 3 making the play. So 1-2-3 inning as Southeast down in order. 3-2 your score. Central on top through 3.5. Here at the Junior League World Series, a division, of course, of Little League Baseball. And just a reminder, the rules of mandatory play as we begin this tournament. If a team has 13 or 14 players, everybody must hit once. 12 or fewer players, you must play 6 consecutive defensive outs and must bat once as well. If a player reaches base during their one at-bat, they must run the bases until retired to score or the inning or game ends. If managers do not comply, there will be consequences. So you cannot hide players here at this level. Everybody must play. It's part of the beauty of what makes Little League Baseball so much fun. Here in Junior League, really the final stop before these players start to venture in on their high school careers. So Brody Carver still on the mound. And for the Central, Dylan Keene here, his first at-bat. As some of those guys off the bench for Central start to get into the game. And this Central team, one of the deepest rosters in this entire tournament. Hit to the second baseman. Rodolfi's going to have to come up and stab it, and he'll take care of it for the Southeast. 14 players on this Central team. So, again, one of the deeper teams that we're going to see. That's Reed Hydock, actually, the second baseman there that made that play. There you see the full dugout. This Central team, they are quite a bunch. Really play this game with tremendous passion. So now, Linus Padgett comes to the plate for the first time. Linus, very humble player. His father, known as the head scout of this Central squad. Brody Carver trying to work on him here. He's ahead 0-2. Linus known to get the ball in critical situations as well. So solid pitcher in his own right. Works the count now to 2-2. You see these Central hitters very selective. They rarely chase bad pitches. Two on the way here. Central crowd loving it. Their team leading by a run here, 3-2. That one on the outside, part of the plate. And now full count. Vintage Central at bat right here. Down 0-2. Then work it. Now 3-2. Big swing and a miss, just as I thought he might be getting aboard. And Padgett is retired. So Brody Carver comes with the heat. Just pure heat on that one. Carver starting to get into a groove. And here's Jackson Speed. Jackson Speed has been fantastic here in this postseason for the Central. Plays all over the infield. We'll put this one in play. Right to the shortstop. Lenouette comes up throwing. So the Southeast don't allow any runs in this inning. Trying to come back. They trail by a run at the end of 4 here in Taylor.
Hey, guys. Boys.
Number 13, Ty Kahn.
Max Gruber in the field for Central. Playing right now at second base as we start the 5th inning. Southeast trying to come back. They trail by a run. First round Junior League World Series. So excited to have you with us. First pitch swung on. He popped up. Good job by Schoenfeld, who continues to get it done. That's 4 straight balls hit to the shortstop of Central. He is doing some really, really good work. Remember, pitching is huge here in Junior League. When it comes to pitcher eligibility, this is what it boils down to. Try and stay under 20 pitches, you're golden. You can come back the next day. You go over that, you got to have a full day's rest. And then 36 the next number. 2 days rest for that. And then 3 and 4 accordingly. 85 is that magic number as far as the maximum amount. If you are in the middle of an at-bat, you can work until that at-bat is over if you do go over that number. Top of the order now, Ben Drinkwine here for the Southeast. Ben's got a base hit and a sac fly here today. Popped it up. Center fielder is under it, and he takes care of it for the Central. So Charlie Mcintyre out there. He's really playing good defense here today. Central right now getting it done. Charlie Hoven on the hill. Also want to keep in mind, only so many outs to go around. This is a 7-inning game here in Junior League. So Aiden Spagna up to the plate now for the Southeast. Spagna will watch ball 4 and now head down to first. And that brings up Brody Carver, who's been called to duty pitching for the Southeast, trying to help his home cause. So the go-ahead run at the plate here for Southeast. Charlie Hoven working it. One ball here to Brody Carver. Carver with a fielder's choice, was able to get aboard his first time up and then popped out his last time up. Nick Warner is on deck for Southeast. Key moment in this game. Runner goes, throw down to second, and he is going to beat the throw. Now the tying run in scoring position. Liam Featherston wants a little bit better of himself here. Remember, this is a major league infield you're trying to throw runners out on. Not an easy thing to do. Now the 2-0. Three balls, one strike right now. Runner goes to third. They've got him there if the tag is down, and he is out. So there's the throw Featherston was looking for. Runner tagged out at third, and let's see, should we have a replay here? We possibly could. It looks like the Southeast may want to challenge this. Eddie Jordan comes over and talks to our home plate umpire. Let's take one more look and see if that tag did in fact get down. And ooh.
The call on the field is out at third base.
Umpires will get together. Remember, we do have instant replay here in the Junior League World Series. This could be the very first time we have it utilized. And the call is confirmed. Fellow umpires do say the tag was down. And now the challenge is in order. So umpires confirm the call. Now let's see if the challenge can overturn it. Got to have conclusive evidence in order to do that. So we will see.
That play is currently under review.
Good throw. And again, if you are the runner in that situation, you always want to slide. And we've seen several examples of that. And another message for young players, if you slide into that bag, more than often going to get the benefit of the doubt. Nonetheless, Aiden Spagna thinks that the tag was flat out missed. And let's see if this angle offers any more evidence. So first challenge here in this tournament. Likely going to have several of these throughout the week. Remember, he just needs to get any piece of that left leg, and he is out. It's just so tough to tell from that particular angle. See if we can take one more look. Does the edge of that glove, as soon as the ball goes into the mitt, right there, does it get any part of that left leg? And there is that half slide there. So first big call here made in this game. And it's a big one. This team from the Southeast hoping to get back in it, keep the inning alive. And he is out. So, first replay, unable to be overturned. Wisconsin still leads Virginia. They come up to bat at the bottom of the fifth when we come back.
Yeah, he got him.
Brody Carver continues to work on the mound for the Southeast. First challenge of this game. Could not overturn it. And now the Southeast trying to keep the Central off the scoreboard. They do not want to allow any more runs. Tight game. Good defensive battle here to lead off this Junior League World Series. Now Zach Hayes, the manager for the Central, with a conversation here with our home plate umpire. Again, we get to that point of the game where several changes have to be made. When you have 14 players, definitely have to have some shuffling here. And it looks like Max Gruber, who we told you about in the last inning, gonna get a chance to hit here for the first time. Max Gruber, got a heck of a name. Can play any position on the field. It's like an Iron Man here for the Central. It's had a very eventful 2022 summer, but one of the things that Max tried to do is grow a mullet in the back. Yeah. Tried his best, just didn't happen, says his manager, Zach Hayes, but had some fun with it. He is nice and clean cut. Max, you are not alone. I tried that many times. Just could not make it happen. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Max usually makes good contact. He'll play all over the infield for Central in this tournament. Ball just a little bit high. And now 2-2. Southeast had a 2-0 lead. Wisconsin came back with a 3 spot. That was in the 3rd. That's where we stand right now. Is that ball inside, and now a full count, 3-2. Overcast skies, great atmosphere for baseball here in Taylor. Struck him out. Right down the pipe. Gruber didn't like the pitch. It's the first out of the inning, and another strikeout here for Brody Carver, who has settled in nicely here for the Southeast. 3-2 count. You got to be swinging at anything close. As Liam Featherston comes up here for the Central. Can really see the efficiency of Brody Carver on the mound, as he is really feeling good about himself now. Right back to him. Brody Carver will take care of things. And now there's 2 down. So find Little League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at the official handles at Little League. You can follow the action and join the conversation with the hashtag LLWS. Little League on social media. If you're in the ballpark, in this vicinity, sure and use that hashtag throughout the week. Gonna have some fun days here at the ballpark over the next several days. Such a cool time for these young men right before they head back to school, get final chance to play this great game with their buddies, be with their families as well, their coaches, and finish off the journeys here in the summer of 2022. That's into center field for a base hit. Well done. So Charlie Mcintyre showing what he is made of here today. It's his first base hit of the day.
Batter is number 7, Matthew Schoenfeld.
So 33 pitches now for Brody Carver. Schoenfeld comes to the plate for the 3rd time. Matthew had an RBI base hit his last time up. Really got that rally going for the Central. And that explosive 3rd inning. This is driven high, and it is deep. Up against the wall. Schoenfeld makes the turn for second. Mcintyre coming home. The Central now with a 4-2 lead. Whitefish Bay Little League, this team can swing it, and they've gotten better and better as this game has gone along. Best hit game thus far. Yeah, the best contact that we have seen throughout the day. Here through these first 5 innings. So that's 2 RBIs now for Schoenfeld. He's standing on second base, and Robert Greneau now up to bat. Actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Carter House again will slip in here and hit for the Central, his first time up. Quickly down 0-2. They set him up outside. Carter House, one of those players too. He is a coach's dream. Put him into the game in a situation like this, he's got no problems with it. Looks really loose out there. Oh, struck him out. Curveball that time. Well executed from Brody Carver. So when we come back, Southeast up to bat. That's one of the best seats in the house here at Heritage Park, Taylor, Michigan. Just atop the clubhouse, near top of the 6th inning. The Southeast, Loudoun South Little League. Out of Virginia, taking on Whitefish Bay, the team out of the Central. Good baseball game here thus far. Wisconsin, a 4-2 lead. We're down 2-0 until the 3rd when the game completely changed. And now the Southeast going to have to make the most of their final 6 outs. Remember, this is a 7-inning baseball game. So Nick Warner will come up to swing it here for this team from Loudoun South Little League. Coaches continuing to make defensive changes as well. The mandatory play rules in effect. Everybody has to hit and also play the field. Charlie Hoven still on the mound here for the Central. And now let's see what Nick Warner can do. Hit it to the third baseman. Warner over there. Makes a good play for the Central. Andy Warner. He's got a little bit of a sore arm playing over there at third base. But he has certainly been up to the task here today. Really good defense. He is the jokester on the team as well for this Central squad. You always need one of those guys to kind of lighten up the room. This is hit to the shortstop, and another great play by Schoenfeld. He is putting on a defensive show here in Taylor. I don't think I remember doing a game where the shortstop was this active in the game as we've seen today. The middle of your infield has got to be the strongest, and that is where Central is in great hands. So now quick 2 outs. And there it is again. Lanouette hits it right to him. Schoenfeld takes care of it once more. A defensive gem by the Central. They lead by 2. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th here in Taylor. Great to have you with us on ESPN+. Welcome back here to Taylor, Michigan. 4-2 the score. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning here on ESPN+, and another new pitcher for the Southeast. The third of the game is Kyle Lanouette, guy who is described by manager Eddie Jordan as being good at everything. Well, he's going to have to be good here with the ball in his hands. And he's going to have to try and keep this Central team off the board for this inning at least. Southeast wants to get back to the dugout, try and tie this game, perhaps pull ahead in the 7th. And again, a 7-inning game here in Junior League Baseball. So Charlie Hoven up to the plate here for the Central. Has not had much luck at the plate today. Well, wants to change that right now. But again, Charlie given the ball for the Central, and he has been so critical shutting down this Southeast order. So he's done it with his defense and his pitching here today. Hoven gets a big swing on it, and this ball is going to go out of play. Reggie Hart should be on deck here for the Central. Five, 6, and 7 here for the Central in the bottom of the 6th. Got him to chase that time. That's a beautiful pitch from Lenwet. And Hoven is retired. But again, Hoven got to keep his head up, because if he comes out to pitch in the 7th for the Central, he's got a chance to, again, keep this Southeast lineup at bay. So now Reggie Hart watches a changeup, and that's ball 1. Reggie Hart has shown tremendous heart throughout his baseball journey, especially last year. He had to dive for a ball in the field, end up chipping 2 of his teeth in the process, and he is on here after making pretty good contact. So base runner for the Central here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 away. Yeah, sometimes you get dinged up playing this great game, and Hart, a couple of his teeth had some damage last year. Let's take one more look at that play. Again, a little bit too much mustard on that ball. Throw over to first, just in safely. So Drinkwine over there at first base. Brody Carver now playing shortstop here for the Southeast, as his coaching staff's continuing to shuffle their lineups here. Ollie Featherston at the plate. Ollie takes a cut, just fouls it away. You know, when you watch this Central team play, this is one of the smaller teams playing in this tournament. But everybody gritty gutty. These guys battle, and they battle. They just do not stop. Very selective, as I stated earlier, at the plate. Opportunistic in the field as well. There's another example as Featherston watches it outside. That guy right there has been huge. Zach Hayes, such a great motivator for these young men. Says that our guys just do not want this journey to end. The more that we can be around each other, create memories here in this summer. Also want to give a shout out to the viewing parties back in Whitefish, Bay, Wisconsin. Everybody watching back at home. This team from Central does not want to let you down. They have come here to play. They have been impressive here on day 1. This is hit to center field. Right at the center fielder out there. It'll be caught. So 2 down. The runner has to head back to first.
Riders number 14, Anderson, Warner.
That was Ty Can out there playing center field. Andy Warner puts it in play to the second baseman. Get the sure play at first, and that takes care of Central in the 6th. So no damage done. Southeast, they've got 3 outs to work with, trying to come back and tie this game in the 7th when we come back. Well, this game has been all about defense. That young man right there, Matthew Schoenfeld, has been up to the task at shortstop for Whitefish Bay Little League. He's made play after play today. Can his team finish the deal here in round one? So important for you to get off to a good start in this tournament as Charlie Hoven stays on the mound here for Central. And the first batter, Eddie Rodolfi, has a base hit today for the Southeast. Michael Zingaro will be on deck for this team from Loudoun South Little League. And a good job by Rodolfi. So he is aboard, and now the tying run comes to the plate. So the winner of this game takes on Pennsylvania. That game is tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern time, right here on ESPN Plus. Teams from the United States continuing to battle in the early rounds. Also the international teams facing off. Eventually the two sides meeting. Bumpy start here to this 7th inning for Charlie Hoven. Michael Zingaro now the batter. So time going to be called here. Liam Featherston's going to head out to have a little conversation with his pitcher. Just try and settle him down here. Two tremendous teams, two tremendous programs. Whitefish Bay Little League in the field. Loudoun South Little League up to the plate. Zingaro's ahead in the count. Now 3 balls and no strikes. So if you're Charlie Hoven here, just got to find the strike zone. Your defense has been so good in this game. I think you got to be pretty confident here, just perhaps pitching to contact, given Zingaro here is at the bottom of the order. Now the 3-1, and that's just off the plate. So now runners on first and second. So 2 straight walks to start the 7th inning, and let's see. Now is when you really have a decision if you're Zach Hayes. Do you make a move here? Remember, you got nobody out, or do you let Hoven continue to work with that great defense behind it? This team is truly a family, though. Great support for each other. Had a busy travel schedule over the last several days. They were the last regional to finish, and then they had to take a charter from Midland, Michigan to Taylor right here after the win over Illinois. They defeated Illinois on Friday to set up their appearance here today in this opening round. So Ty Can, the great all-around athlete, with the bat in his hands here with nobody out and 2 runners aboard. Central defense on guard here. Outside corner for a strike. Tycan started the game on the mound for Southeast. He was absolutely cruising through the first few innings before the Central offense woke up. This ball is popped up right side of the field, possibly playable and just out of play. This ball is hit into right. It's deep, but the right fielder is all over it. Catch made out there. Tag up is on, and the runner on second will advance to third. So well played all around. Robert Gruneau out there in right field for Central. As Charlie Hoven, again, you see that defense coming into play. If you are the Central here, you can give up a run and get the sure out here. If Drinkwine is to put it in play, you may want to consider just going to first with it and trying to concentrate on that next guy. First and third. And Ben Drinkwine in the top of the order coming up for the Southeast. There's a strike. So Hoven has made the big pitches when he has had to here thus far. A little bit of action in the Central bullpen. Central will make sure that they've at least got an arm ready to go just in case Hoven runs into more trouble. Try and check over to third base. And now they start throwing it around the infield. Got to be careful here. So Jackson Speed is warming up in the Central bullpen. Down the third base line. Let's see if Charlie Hoven can finish this game. Popped up again. Hoven once again with Schoenfeld making the plays defensively. There's two away. That has been the formula throughout this game. And now Aiden Spagna down to his last out. I'll tell you what, if there's a defensive award we could give out before or after each game, this young man would get it. He has been incredible today. Hit to the first baseman. It's caught by Mcintyre, and that'll do it. Whitefish Bay, the team representing the Central region, gets it done. They come from behind after trailing 2-0. And a balanced effort, just tremendous defense throughout. And they win this game to open the Junior League World Series 4-2. Let's take one more look. Served up right there, Mcintyre in position to make the grab. And that takes care of things, but a great game. Really well played all around. 4-2 the final score, and there's a look at our bracket. Southeast and Central opening it up. A little bit later on tonight, the West takes on Michigan D5. Junior League World Series off and running, and great to be back after 3 years off because of COVID. An awesome environment here in Taylor. Hope you enjoyed it. All games airing on the ESPN network, streaming live and archived on the app. This has been a presentation of ESPN. I'm Drew Felios. We'll see you in about an hour from Taylor.